Well, hello. In case you don't know who I am, is Edie Blunzer. A couple of days, I have been going through a really difficult time, mainly with a company called JustFly. Back on March 28th, I called them because I had a voucher of $286.40 to go ahead and do um, a flight with them so I could go to trade. Made the flight plans on the 28th. Got everything ready. I owed them $18, so of course, I gave my credit card number so I could pay that. And I'm done, right? Got my flight, leaving Austin, going to a layover in Atlanta. Transworld. This has been a dream of mine for several years, so I was very excited about going. I hadn't gotten an itinerary from them. So called them on Thursday and asked them where my itinerary was. Got the runaround all afternoon Thursday. Friday, I called them. Friday, I called them, and not only was I on hold for and call Delta Airlines, I was on hold with them for 3 hours. I started at 11:30 that morning. So we're already looking at 4:30 in the afternoon. It was a long day. Delta finally comes on and they tell me notifications, no call, no email, no text. And I am already upset because this had already been taken care of according to JustFly. And I called again. Of course, it was literally jump through hoops to get to somebody that's going to supposedly, my computer's having issues, jump through hoops in order to get to a human being. By the time that I got through all the hoops, they disconnected me. This went on till 4 o'clock. Mind you, on Saturday, I was supposed to have a garage sale. I did have a garage sale, but I didn't sleep. I had an hour and a half sleep. I ran a garage sale. The last person I talked to, her name was Fiona. She was not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in the space of an hour. And finally, I asked her, I said, I just want a yes or no question. Answer. Is there a supervisor on the floor right now? Well, she started to go off on something else. And I said, no. I just want the answer to my question. Is there a supervisor on floor right now? Yes or no? And finally, after asking her like 3 or 4 times, she finally said no. According to my credit card company that I called on Friday, they never got a request for funds from JustFly. And that's the reason why, according to JustFly, I didn't have a booking for May 5th. They're supposed to, y'all are going to hear the conversation. I'm not going to promise. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to that. I'm not going to raise my voice. I can, however, say that the chances of me cussing are slim to none, but don't be surprised. And to be honest about it, I'd be surprised if I got a phone call back from them because they don't call back. Every individual that I have talked to, I've explained to them that I'm hard of hearing, that they have to speak slowly, and they have to speak a little louder. They have a very thick accent, and it's very difficult for me to hear. I am not a happy camper with JustFly. I requested a refund yesterday, and I said I want my money back. You have not fulfilled your end of the contract. I fulfilled mine, but you did not fulfill yours. I want my money back. All $286.30. I'm not asking for the interest that they accrued during this 1 year period that they had my money, but I want it back. The main reason why I'm really upset is that they didn't notify me. They should have notified me, but they didn't. I've been going to St. Louis and meeting Bush for over a year now. And the fact that JustFly didn't bother to send me notification that they canceled my trip the very next day after I booked it shows that they have a problem with their customer service. I am not a happy camper. I will not be happy until that money is returned to. I've had friends send me their emails to JustFly and who I could get a hold of. It's the same number I've been calling. It's very frustrating. I wanted to make a video of how excited I was about going to transworld and meeting these people that I've only seen on YouTube. Vic Springsteen, Shannon and Alan Hobbs, Ed and Marcia. There's just so many people I wanted to meet. You know, I just to get a picture with them or guarded. Maybe Alan will take a bunch of selfies with it. The haunt community in worldwide is the most amazing group of people I've ever met in my life. Most of y'all know that I have a strong belief in Jesus Christ as my Savior. Y'all know this. And I always try to find those values in others. And I honestly, I know it sounds funny, but I found it in the haunt community. 90% of them keep their words. 90% of them work their tails. There's no, it's a secret. Or there is some, but not a whole lot. It's a secret I'm not going to tell you. You know, you don't deserve to know. There's very little of that. Mostly it's, this is how I did it. Maybe you know a better way to do it. If you do, let me know. There's no insulting or derogatory remarks or God, can you be? You know how many times this question's been asked? There's none of that in the haunt community. So was I looking forward to going to transworld? Absolutely. To find out that everything's been canceled, and I didn't even know until Thursday. This past Thursday. To say I wasn't disappointed, and to say I wasn't upset, and to say I wasn't angry. You know, I mean, I was all of those. So now I'm waiting on a supervisor from JustFly to call me back. And while they were a little bit longer than 11:30 their time, but we're going to find out what's going on with money and why they canceled my trip. I know why they canceled my trip. They said that my credit card didn't go through. And that's the reason why I called my credit card company, was to find out why it didn't go through. According to my credit card company, they never hit on it. So there's nothing there. I think JustFly lied to me back and forth over and over again. I believe that they should have notified. I know they should have notified me, because when you're looking forward to something that you've looked forward to for 2 years, I mean, come on, come on. The card company said, "Hey, what's going on?" Got a hold of them back and said, "Rerun it." They didn't even try to do that. They will not, after all this time, rerun my credit card. Isn't that something? I don't like this game, this way. Okay. I'm just sitting here waiting. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and disconnect for right now. And, and when if and when they call me back, I will